Dude. Can you move? Oh.
Alright, what's up guys? Part 2 here. We got Papash finally here doing some work. He's been sitting down all day.
Yes, sir. Supervising.
So, from the last video you saw we pretty much had everything cut and prepped, ready to be welded on. Papash didn't do anything.
I was at work.
He was at work, supposedly. But we got the passenger side shock tower mocked up, tacked in place. Next thing we're gonna do is mount the lower links, tack those in place, and then we can start putting together the rear end with the links under the truck and pretty much go from there. Look, he's doing nothing. So this is the lower link on the axle. We just set it up just to see how it looks. I measured the lower link from eye to eye. It's supposed to be at 48 inches from the center, and from that will help us establish the positioning of everything else. It's getting late. Papash was supposed to be done sooner, but he took a long time. He went to go get donuts. But that's pretty much it. We'll catch up tomorrow if Papash doesn't take a long time again. But pretty much we got the lower frame cleaned up, so that way we can mount the lower link mounts. It's gonna sit somewhere along just like that on the lower link on the frame, and tack it in place both sides. And on this side we had to cut the gas tank cross member. It said to notch it, but we just completely cut it, and then we just need to sand that down, and that's pretty much it on this side. Well, under the truck of cutting and grinding, that should be the last of it, and we'll be ready to start mocking everything up.
Why are you recording me?
Oh no, I'm not recording you. So that's the progress. I did a lot more today in 2 hours than Papash did in the full 8 hours. So
You were sleeping all day. I did legit everything.
So that's pretty much it. We'll catch you guys up tomorrow, see what we're doing next.
Where's that mallet at?
Is it not on your
Pass me that hammer.
Alright.
Oh, that's for him or for you too?
So we're rubbing, we're interfering with the muffler, and that's because it's loose out of the way. And this would probably be about ride height or so, no?
Yeah, just about.
And it's already hitting, so more up travel, it's definitely gonna hit. So we're gonna pull it off right now completely and see the clearance on that. We got the links on.
Rusty.
We got Medi. We got the link mounts. We got this link mount. Looking good so far. Alright guys, so we're getting some pretty good progress. So pretty much, dang, I keep saying pretty much a lot. So we got the lower link mounts tacked in place on both sides, driver and passenger side over there, and we got the links mocked up. We're getting ready to put in the rear end on this, but we're doing all the final welding on the small or the hard to reach areas, so that way we don't have to do it under the truck. The only thing that would be left after this is to weld the lower link, the lower shock mounts. That could be done under the truck easily, but just these gusset plates for the stock link mounts, we're just reinforcing that, welding that off the truck because it's easier to get to right now. And I pretty much got this side tacked in place. The frame gusset, and here's a lower link on this side. So just waiting on Papash to finish welding that. We'll be able to mock up the rear end under here and see how it looks so far, so we're pretty excited. After that, then we'll be able to mock up the shocks and tack in the lower shock mounts as well, and pretty much that'll help us determine the rest of what we need to do. It's all just a lot of geometry, like putting stuff, taking stuff apart, like checking back and forth, making sure everything's good. We have the links measured to where they're supposed to be at 48 inches from eye to eye. And after that, like I said, we just need to put in the rear end and put it in place down here. And I think we have to do some more cutting and trimming up on the inside. We're gonna have to remove the exhaust. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to remove that mount, cut off the exhaust because it's in the way of that link. So you can see the upper link and the muffler sort of in the way right there. So we're probably just gonna unbolt it for now. We don't want to cut anything off. So we'll do that, and pretty much we'll be good to slap on the rear end after that. Papa's just welding over there. He hasn't welded in a minute. So yeah, we're pretty excited. We're almost there.
No, we're not.
He said no, we're not. Anyways, I'll catch you guys up on what's next. Alright guys, so pretty much everything's pretty much almost already mocked up. Just did the lower shock mounts, tacked them in place, positioned them just to get an idea of where it's gonna go. The shock towers and frame plate gussets are done, and as you can see, we got Papash in his Batman pajamas and his Down for Mobbing t-shirt disassembling the coilover for me so I can mock it up. And this is how it looks on the passenger side. So we got the upper shock towers and the frame plates done, lower shock mounts tacked in place as well, marked the axle and where it's going to be at the straight down from the center of the frame. Earlier Papash welded the weld washers that came with the kit, or like little gusset plates for the stock link mount on all sides. So we got that done. The links, they're still tacked in place. So we had to remove the exhaust, but it's pretty much, I'm hoping this is what would be our ride height, but we'll find out. It's a little late, it's like 10 o'clock. Try not to be too loud, so I'm doing all the welding right now. So yeah, once I get this side in, then I'll be able to position the panhard bar, the track bar, whatever you want to call it, and tack that in place and leave it at that and probably call it a night. So just waiting on Batman over here to finish that, and that'll probably be it. The parts blanket has slowly gone down. So we're slowly putting parts on the truck. It's taking a minute. We ran into an issue with the welder, but I got it fixed for now, just to be able to finish this project. Then I'll probably get the parts. Well, I already ordered the parts, but gonna need a whole new nozzle for it. So that's what we've gotten done so far. I mean, it takes time by myself, cutting, grinding, cycling, going back and forth, making sure all the measurements are right, and Papash is not helping me. He's being mean today. He didn't even want to remove that coil spring. It looks like he's having a hard time, so I'll go help him.